Now, Serial Mom is a 1993 movie about a happy housewife named Beverly Sutphin who has a charmed life, a beautiful suburban home, and a successful dentist husband, and two normal teenagers. However, when one of her son's teachers speaks disparagingly of the boy at a parent and teacher conference, Bev runs over the instructor in the school parking lot. Suddenly, she has an insatiable taste for murder. 6 homicides later, the cops get wise of her crimes. So, why should you watch this movie? Reason number 1, the pillar of the community. In 1993's Serial Mom, Beverly Sutphin is basically her universe's June Cleaver. She's the mom of the suburban moms look up to. Reputation means everything to her, so much so that her goal as a mom is to have a husband who she can appreciate and a son and daughter she can be proud of. Oh, and I forgot, Beverly would kill you with a smile on her face if you ever disrespected her family. Let's see. She killed family friends for ruining date night for she and the hubby. She killed her daughter's ex simply for breaking up with her. And she killed an old woman for not rewinding a rented and returned VHS where her son worked at. Reason number 2, supportive family. Now, in 1993's Serial Mom, it boasts one of the biggest catch-22s. How do you react to a wife and mother who would do anything for her family? The answer is, you support her. But what if she's the neighborhood serial killer? I guess you support her? Now, in this movie, Dr. Eugene Sutphin and his children are caught between a rock and a hard place when the cops suspected their mom to be the local serial killer. But what's even worse is when they catch her in the act themselves. They not only confirm her to be the killer, but every crime she has committed was because the person wronged them. Now, as this movie progresses, their loyalty is tested when the person they love the most is also the most dangerous person in their home. Reason number 3, a dark side. Now, in 1993's Serial Mom, Beverly Sutphin, the pillar of the community and beacon of motherhood, also has a dark side. And though the movie doesn't explicitly tell it, she was either pen pals with Ted Bundy or she had some sort of extramarital affair with him. She reads and obsesses over material and memorabilia involving the most notorious serial killers, including Manson, Hinckley Jr., and even Gacy. It is hinted to be the reasons that her son Chip is obsessed with horror movies and brutal deaths, and her daughter Misty wishes evil on people that wrongs her, even if she doesn't really mean it. Reason number 4, the killing spree. Now, in 1983's Serial Mom, Beverly Sutphin is a pillar of the community and a beacon of morality, but she's also secretly the neighborhood serial killer, and her kills are variously wicked. She ran over her son's teacher twice. She stabbed her daughter's ex in the back and pulled out his liver with a fire poker. She stabbed one of her friends with a pair of scissors and dropped a windowed air conditioner on a guy from the 2nd story. She even bludgeoned another friend with a turkey leg, set her son's friend on fire at a public concert, and she bludgeoned a juror in the bathroom for wearing white shoes after Labor Day. Reason number 5, attorney at law. Now, in 1983's Serial Mom, Beverly Sutphin, a pillar of the community and beacon of morality, is secretly the neighborhood serial killer. Now, even though everyone knows she's guilty, including her family, but the one ace she has up her sleeve is that she's also secretly a great public defender. Now, in this movie, Beverly fires her hired family attorney and decides to represent herself. She's not only good at it, she's masterful. One could argue that she'd make Johnny Cochran look elementary. She's that good. Now, in the end, Serial Mom is a favorite of mine. It's one of John Waters' best films, and it has the right blend of comedy, kills, story, and creativity. Kathleen Turner nails it as Serial Mom, and we get an early version of Ricky Lake and Matthew Lillard. Ricky Lake had just burst on the scene, and Matthew Lillard is in this movie laying the groundwork for his most famous character, Stu Macher, who, like Chip, is also obsessed with horror movies and had a morbid sense of humor. Now, this movie was sort of a pseudo-commentary that the real criminals and the real killers of this world tend to be upstanding citizens and not the ones you'd assume. And until next time, when said talks horror.